What is going on, guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to be taking a step back in time once again to play some Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Now this game was absolutely legendary. This is the game, I think this was the first game from Treyarch. I'm not sure if this is what started their kind of like legacy as a company for their games. But this was the game that had to rival Modern Warfare 2. It was big pressure on the company to meet the expectations. And now here we got some servers. We're playing on Steam right now. So we got a couple nuke towns. We're going to be joining a nuke town, Fast XP. I'm not sure if this is team deathmatch or domination. Yeah, it's domination. I think it might be hardcore, which is pretty weird. I'm not sure if there even exists hardcore domination. I'm not sure. I don't really play hardcore anyway. But here we are in Nuketown. We got a couple classes. We got the classic Galil with the silencer, and here is a good old Nuketown. This is the first edition from it. Ever since Black Ops 1, it has been remastered a couple times. It got remastered in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4, and it will be out once again in Call of Duty Mobile. But anyway, it does look like hardcore. We are getting kills pretty easily, and the biggest hint that it is hardcore is that there's no HUD, as in you can't see your ammunition, and if it wasn't for the UAV we wouldn't even be able to see the map. So this is the game that had to match the expectations of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 came out, it was such a big game for everyone. It was one of its it was basically what really got Call of Duty underway. Obviously Call of Duty Modern 4 Modern Warfare, not the remastered one but the original one, that was what really started off this this Call of Duty franchise like properly. Obviously there was Call of Duty 3, those old Call of Duties, but I don't think they had multiplayer. But in terms of multiplayer and playing with your friends, Call of Duty Modern Warfare I'm getting a bit confused with his name. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is what got things started, but for a lot of people such as myself, it was Modern Warfare 2 that actually got people into playing multiplayer and actually realized most of the potential for the Call of Duty series. So Treyarch had a really tough time to develop this game to match the expectations set up by Modern Warfare 2, and it didn't disappoint. This game was absolutely beautiful. It does have that old vibe. I think this was World War or the Vietnam War or something. That's what the campaign was based about. But looking at the graphics are pretty decent. Obviously I'm playing on PC, so it might look a bit better than it would on console, because of the anti-aliasing and other components in the graphics that have been enabled. Yeah, pretty big game. Zombies is literally what started again the next chapter. Obviously this was the difference between Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 had Spec Ops, Black Ops 1 had zombies, so each to their own. But in terms of the side kind of like component, which is the Spec Ops or zombies, I think Treyarch succeeded the most, because it was just an infinite round after round of zombies, and obviously some really good maps. Whereas Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops, it was you would play each mission a couple times, and then you would kind of get bored. And not to mention the Spec Ops missions were only 2 players. Here we check the leaderboard. I'm on 14 to 8 or something. Literally the first time I hopped onto this game, I got absolutely trashed in this game. I didn't even get to prestige. I had this game for a long time. Obviously, once again, just as my Modern Warfare 2 video, the console version is where I did all my progress. Alright, but we're going to play another game of Nuketown, just because the last one we came in mid-match and we got absolutely destroyed. So we're going to go for we got the AUG as well, really good gun, but we're going to stick to the Galil silenced. And now we get to play fresh and hardcore. I'm guessing a lot of exploitation is going to be implemented. A lot of spawns are going to be absolutely rinsed because it's hardcore. I'm pretty sure if you have if there's a perk to make your bullets go through materials, I'm pretty sure that would be utilized in this for the hardcore. Just rinse every, yeah. Actually, no, that wasn't it. That was just someone hiding. Yeah, there we go. That's a good example of it. I literally got rinsed through that wooden plank of the house. And it's just, I'm just getting absolutely destroyed. I'm really not used to this. I don't really play hardcore. And I just killed a fucking teammate. Well done. Good teamwork from me. Oh, this guy just gets owned by his own claymore. That's such a shame. Perhaps if it would have been a normal game mode, he probably wouldn't have died. But the fact that damage is doubled in this, he did get obliterated. Here's someone trying to... Oh, this guy was max prestige. You see that? Oh, another guy. They're all trying to come for me, and I get bombed, of course. Alright. I think I'm having troubles aiming down the sights. The ADS. I'm not sure if you guys play on PC, I'm not sure, or maybe on console as well. I'm not sure if this applies for console, but how do you guys play with your aim down the sights? I do it so it aims down the sights for as long as I click the right button, and then when I let go of the right button, it goes back to hip fire. Some people play with it, so you press it, right click once, it stays on the aim down the sights until you press it again. So a lot of preferences, a lot of different tastes for people in this game. But this game was pretty good in terms of multiplayer, purely because it had good maps. Launch was one of my favorites. Nuketown was one of my favorites. Summit. There were some maps I didn't really enjoy. I can't think of them now, but at the time when I was playing the game, I did have my goods and bads. Definitely Jungle and Firing Range were one of my favorites. And yeah, overall it's pretty neat. I like the COD point system. There was literally, this was during the era where there was, I'm saying era as if it's some, like one in the 1990s or something. But this was a prosperous era for Call of Duty. There was no supply drops. I mean, the only thing that would come close to maybe us getting milked by a lot of money is the pre-orders. Obviously, I think that was the Ultimate Edition of Call of Duty. I don't know. At the time, I didn't even have my own money to buy the games. So I had to rely on my parents. But I know that I definitely know that I got the standard edition. But in terms of supply drops, I don't think there was anything microtransaction in this game. Maybe you had to buy a couple COD points if you really wanted something, but I don't think there was any of microtransactions in this particular game, such as Modern Warfare 2. And we're getting absolutely destroyed in this spawn point. Someone's just abusing that little spot over there across flag B, and it's just rinsing me. So obviously 200 IQ, I go the other way, and pretty sure I'm still gonna get rinsed. But yeah, COD points was the main economic system for this game. So obviously you earn them through leveling up, doing contracts. Contracts are really nice. Set yourself contracts you have to complete. I mean, that was one of my most used method to get some money. So I think every day the contracts would refresh or something, and you could get new ones. There we go, a bit of sniping. It's not working out though. Yeah, no chance with sniping in this game, mode perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely wrecked. So here we go. Time to change class to the AUG, the Beast. Obviously, changed it a bit late. If I'm not mistaken, we are getting absolutely destroyed. There's a fucking, they got a helicopter as well. Man. But let me know what you guys think of this game. Have you guys played this game? Some people, for every Call of Duty, there's players that play this game for the first time. There's always new generations coming into this game. So obviously, most people that play Modern Warfare 2 are adults or late teenagers by now, because that game literally came out in like 2009. Same with Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 came out in 2010, if I'm not mistaken, or 2011. One of them. But at this time, the competition was solely between Treyarch and Infinity Ward, and then afterwards Sledgehammer Games came in with Advanced Warfare after Call of Duty Ghosts, and then it started going downhill. You had 3 companies competing for the most sales and for the most money earned. And obviously microtransactions, I'm not sure when microtransactions began. I think they began in Modern Warfare 3 or Ghosts. I'm not sure, because I definitely know Ghost you could purchase in-game purchase to get new voices for the commentary and new emblems and stuff like that. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.